Hi everyone, I am teacher Joanna and today we're going to discuss about the perfect tenses of the verb. But before that, I want you to get your pen and paper ready for our 5 item spelling. Ready? Let's start. Number 1, spell the word participle. Participle. Number 2, spell the word indefinite. Indefinite. Number 3, spell the word duration. Duration. Number 4, spell the word expression. Expression. Last number 5, spell the word applicable. Applicable. So here are the answers. Word of the day, convoluted. It is an adjective that means very complicated and difficult to understand. Idiom of the day, get your act together. It means behave properly or organize your thoughts so you can do something successfully. Let's read some phrases. Have gone, have visited, have explored, has accompanied, had left, will have returned. Have you tried using those phrases in a sentence? So those are the examples of perfect tenses of verbs. It is used to refer to an action or state that is completed at the time of speaking or at the time of spoken of. Three kinds of perfect tenses of verbs. First, present perfect tense is made up of has, have, plus the past participle form of the verb. Let's have the has plus past participle form of the verb is used when the subject is singular. Examples. Number 1, a tourist guide has accompanied them since the first day of their tour. Number 2, Sheila has worked as a nurse for a year now. Have plus past participle form of the verb is used when the subject is plural. It is also used when the subject is I or you. Example. Number 1, they have explored the cave for almost an hour. Number 2, Amanda and Ariel have worked as nurse since 2015. I have practiced my profession as a nurse for a year now. You have worked as a nurse since 2015. Remember, in present perfect tense, we refer an action or state that happened or occurred at an indefinite time in the past or something that began in the past and continued up to the present. With present perfect tense, we also use the expressions for and since. For is used to express the duration of the action, and since is used to indicate the starting point of the action. Let's have the past perfect tense. It indicates an action that had already happened at some point in the past. Remember, which is expressed through the past perfect form of the verb before another action took place. Remember that it is expressed in simple past form of the verb. It is also refers to actions that were completed before certain or specific time in the past. The past perfect tense is formed by using the past tense of to have, which is had plus past participle form of the verb. This is applicable for either singular or plural subject. Examples. Number 1, when they had left for the city, they realized the value and importance of the nature. Shania had worked as a nurse before she went abroad. After Alexa and Arnie had passed the nursing licensure examination, they applied for work. I had worked as a nurse when the COVID-19 pandemic started. You had worked as a nurse before I met you. Remember, in this past perfect tense, the expression before, after, and when are used. Let's have the future perfect tense. It is a verb tense used with an action that will be completed sometimes in the future, before another future action will take place, or before a specified point in the future. It is formed by using will have, shall have, plus the past participle form of the verb with either singular or plural subject. Examples. By next year, they will have returned to the place together with their families. Betty will have worked as a nurse here before she goes abroad. Belinda and Boyet shall have worked as a nurse by the end of next year. Next, I will have worked as a nurse by the time my father retires from work. You shall have worked as a nurse by then. Remember, in the future perfect tense expression, like before, by the time, by then, and by the end of are used. Task number 1. Direction. Compose a clear and coherent sentence by choosing the correct perfect form of the verb in the parentheses. Write the answer in your answer sheet. Task number 2. Direction. Rewrite the following sentences on your answer sheet by using the correct perfect tense of the verb in the parentheses and then underlining it.